Hello guys, once again welcome to Sementia Farm, and as usual my name is Fred. Today I am so excited and I hope you guys can feel the energy. Can you? Let me know if you have an idea why I'm so excited. I've always been chasing this vision and I feel like it has come to reality, and it's not for me. That vision is for you guys, and therefore if you are a livestock farmer or thinking about doing livestock, goats, sheep, cattle, grass cattle, rabbits in Africa, then you might want to hear this good news that I have for you. Over the years, one of the biggest challenge of livestock farmers in Africa is the source of food, and that is why I have set on this journey to crack that. And you guys know, when I started, most of our livestock are walking randomly on the streets, in the refuse dump, and destroying people's farms. This has been causing a lot of challenges, to the point where communities are killing each other because Fulani herdsmen are bringing their livestock to farmers' farm and destroying it. And we can continue to do that, but we can also stop rearing animals because we all eat meat. And therefore this has been a challenge all over the continent. And how are we going to solve it? When I wanted to go into livestock farming, of course I didn't want to do things anyhow. I didn't want to have my cows grazing on the streets, destroying people's farm. I can't bear that headache. And I know you and most other people have actually refused going into livestock farming because of the headache that comes to it. And all this is around food security. All this is because we are not able to crack a source of food that we can feed our livestock with, and therefore most of us are running away. Right now, if you want to buy 20 or even 10 goats from today, it will be hard to find. My community is a very small community, but in a day they actually kill 9 cows. Which farmer in this community will be able to provide 9 cows a day to serve the community? It is not possible. So the butchermen have to travel to Bupe, Wanchi all the time, bringing livestock in that have also been imported from Burkina Faso, Nigeria, and so on. This is an issue. We cannot continue like this. Meanwhile, there's a lot of unemployment going on. We have the fertile soil, we have the land, but we are not able to do this. And the only issue, as I've said, is because of lack of feed. And therefore, about 3 years ago, I set on a mission to go and discover a feed that I can feed my cows with. I went to the US, but unfortunately what I got couldn't actually be applied here because the feed source I couldn't get here. But later I found this grass called brachiaria grass, and oh my God, this grass has been my life savior. I started planting this grass 3 years ago on 2 acres. And then after about 6 months, I uprooted it, divided it into small pieces, spread it to about 5 acres. And then after a year, I spread it to about 11 acres. And now I'm planting on 100 acres. This brachiaria grass has 18% protein content, more than any grass on earth. Amazing, next to alfalfa. But I've tried alfalfa and it didn't really do well. I'm still gonna try it, but this grass did very well. And the best thing is, it was actually taken from here. It was taken from Africa to Brazil and genetically modified. And now I'm bringing it back home because it has been the source and the secret to my success in livestock farming. So basically, now I am bringing the seeds into Ghana and being able to offer it to all farmers in Africa. And as you can see behind me, I have 2 ways of feeding my livestock with it. Number one, I allow them to graze on it. So my goats and cows can graze on a portion, but then on the other portion, I harvest it, I bring it to the warehouse, I dry it, and then I bale it into bales. Now we have a lot of bales stored in the warehouse, where in the dry season, when I cannot cut it as frequent as possible, I'm able to now store it and feed it to them. The good news is that we were importing this grass from Mexico, and the Mexicans, from my knowledge, were also importing it from Brazil. Last week, we have been in touch with the Brazilian company, but last week I was able to get satisfied to be able to bring the grass to Africa. And that brings us a huge discount on the price of the grass. And therefore, the price that we were selling it at now, after importing it from Brazil, paying duties in Ghana, getting permits in Ghana, have slashed the price by 60%, some even more. So guys, I am so excited that at this price, every farmer can get some. Even a village farmer in in a community like mine can just pick a few cedis, a few dollars, and be able to buy a grass and plant it either at their backyard in an uncompleted building. And you can start with one goat, you can start with one cow and cut it and feed them. I always say this when I went to Rwanda and I went outside the city of Rwanda. I was very impressed because every household had a cow. I was like, why? And they will all have some sort of feed that they will go and cut in the morning and bring it to them before they go to their farm. Every household has a cow. And they had the New Jersey kind, so they will be able to get milk from it. They will be able to get meat from it. I envisioned a time where Ghana will start doing that, or even all African countries will start doing that, because meat, protein is so expensive in our continent, and that's why we are having a lot of food malnutrition in the continent, right? And the only way we can do that, if we the farmers are able to produce enough. If we're able to produce enough feed, then the cost of it is going to come down, which is basic simple math, right? And the only way we can produce enough feed is if we have the feed itself to feed them. Now with my bills, I'm now checking. I know that every cow needs to eat about 30% of their body weight. So I'm looking at, if my cow weighs 300, that means that I need to be able to have 30 kg of food available each day. So 30 kg of food times 360 will give me an idea of how much food I need to be able to feed a cow, right, for the entire year. So with this method, now I'm able to plan ahead and say, okay, with the way my harvest or my yield is in a year, I'll be able to have 50 cows. I'll be able to have 100 cows. I'll be able to have 1,000 goats. I'll be able to have 3,000 goats. And now I can do better planning because I have the source of feed. Once I can plan and I can have more livestock, then the price of livestock is going to decrease as well, and everybody can have access to good milk, good protein, and good meat. So farmers, this is an exciting news for me. I'm happy that we have this, and I hope that you guys will take advantage of this. Contact the WhatsApp number below, contact my team, and we'll surely get you some. It's still the rainy season. As you guys can see, it's probably going to rain very soon. Get your hands on your grass, plant it now, so that in the next 6 to 8 weeks you've started harvesting. If you have any question about the grass, how to grow it, I have a lot of videos on YouTube. I have actually a playlist on brachiaria grass. Go there, watch it. I have broken it down into how to plant, how to harvest, how to prepare hay, everything that you need to know about this grass, so that you can learn and also start. Even if you haven't bought your livestock, start planting it first. If you have a land, start planting it, so that by the time you're ready, it has already matured and it's good to go. I hope you guys are excited as I am, but I'm looking forward to seeing you and talking to you guys all. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll continue bringing you more exciting video and knowledgeable information like this all the time. Thank you, and see you next week.